Hey everybody, here's an explanation of the work that you'll be doing today. One thing that we're doing is coming up with seed ideas for our personal narrative. A personal narrative is a true story from your life with a beginning, middle, and end. So when we're picking an idea, we want to make sure it's a seed idea. So a big fat watermelon idea would be like my summer vacation. That idea is too big. You're just going to give me a list of things that you did over the summer. That's not what I want. I want a small moment. Another one is a slice. That's like a bed-to-bed story. I got up, I got ready, I went to the beach, I grilled a hot dog, I built a sandcastle, I played in the waves. That's also too big. It's a list of things that you did. I want one thing that you did, one seed idea, like getting hit by the wave. That's the whole story. Or building the sandcastle. That's the whole story. So we are doing work at home. We did some work here together as a class, but you need to finish at home. So we thought about different people in our life. We thought about dad, or it can be any important man in your life. It can be grandpa, it can be uncle, anybody like that. And we want to try and find 3 ideas around that person. Separately, we can come up with ideas about mom or any important woman in your life, grandma, auntie, a friend of the family, and we want to come up with 3 seed ideas about mom. Then over here, we came up with ideas for like brother, sister, cousin, friend. It could be any of those. And we want to come up with 3 ideas for those. We came up with 3 ideas for home. So one strategy is thinking of a person. Another strategy is thinking of a place. Like home. It could be your current home or a previous home. Or stories from school. And then all of these things with boxes around them, you have to come up with your own categories. So this is a place that's special to you. My special place is Mammoth, but maybe you've never been to Mammoth. You need to come up with a different separate place. Maybe it's grandma's house. Maybe it's Palm Springs. Maybe it's San Diego. Maybe it's Utah. I don't know. But come up with some other special place and try and think of 3 story ideas from that place. And then lastly, we thought about important things. So my important things are guitar, and that reminds me of different times that I've played the guitar. I used to be in a band, so there's that. Different times that I've been to concerts. I know you guys haven't been to a lot of concerts, but that's why you're not going to pick guitar unless you play the guitar. You can pick anything. It can be an instrument like a violin or piano. Maybe you want to write about a recital, but it doesn't have to be that. It can be a blankie or a toy or a bike. I just picked 3 things that are important to me, which is the guitar, all the different cars that I've had. You haven't had different cars, but maybe you've had different bikes. And I thought about a dog that I had when I was a boy. So you don't have to pick those categories. You can pick any category. Those are just what I picked. So you need to pick your own special place, and then 3 things that are special that make you think of stories to tell. Maybe it's a soccer ball. Maybe it's a football. It can be any special thing that makes you think of ideas. And the whole goal is that we come up with 3 ideas per category. So that is our language arts activity today. Our math activity today is 2.0 ho-hum sums. So we got to some of that in class. What we looked at was this presentation in class. It's the slides presentation, but for your independent work, I want you to do this one. the ruler box that says Math 2.0 ho-hum sums and do 3 pages. So not this page. You can read all this and what the learning goals are. This tells you a little about place value. You can click on each of the numbers and it'll give you more information. You can read this, look at it in expanded form, read all this, then watch the video.
There are so many things I can do with blocks.
And then the final page of math is page 3. There's a song here, so read all this, listen to the song, read all this, and then try the examples. We are working on partial sums, which means first you add the tens, then you add the ones, then you put it all together. Here's another example with hundreds. So make sure that you're reading all of the words. Make sure that you're watching the examples. You can even get a piece of paper and practice it in your notebook. And this is it. It's 3 pages and that's it. You go to page 3 and that's it. Don't do anything past page 3 because we'll do that tomorrow. There's also a science review. And finally, choose a PE activity from the menu. Try and pick a new activity, one that you haven't done yet. If you have extra time, if you haven't reached your 110 minutes, you can do some independent reading, you can free write, or practice math in Freckle. All right, everybody, I'll see you tomorrow, or maybe later today if you're a PM kid. Anyway, no matter who you are, I'll see you Friday. Good luck.